How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastic and of course we're back in the beautiful world of Rimworld. Now as you can see, I've been a busy bee. Why have I been a busy bee? Well, it looks like Randy is coming for us, and I don't mean in the friendly sort of, oh whoops you touched me sort of way, that's okay. I'm talking about the way that he's going to destroy us. So what we're going to do is, I hear you loud and clear, you don't like my kill box, okay. So we're going to have a different one. Now, eventually we're going to just be housed in this cave area. But we're going to need crops, which will probably be somewhat where we are now. Here, maybe here, we're not really sure. But we want an area, eventually we want to have this steam geyser, but we want to make sure we don't limit ourselves to where we can grow. So this is the idea that I've had. So we've got turrets down here, I think there's 10 of them, 3, 6, 9, 10 because of my OCD. Probably need to do this differently in case that explodes. So I just thought actually if that explodes our colonists are going to have a bad day. If we do something like that, I might have to rejig that. The idea is no traps, absolutely no traps, so then they can just wander in, well apparently they can't. So then they can just wander in. These are all granite walls, wooden doors. I have got a granite door here so we can use it, but I don't. Thing is, we won't be going out crazy like when it gets late game because we'll have everything sort of inside, but just in case, because you never know what happens. So the idea is colonists behind these sandbags, gun turrets, because it's an open like entrance, no traps, the enemy will come straight back down here. And then literally they're in like gun turrets, like city. I think what I will do off camera is sort of like draft someone, see where the range of them bolt rifles, and then I can put like these bags as far away as possible because I don't really want to get shot, especially when I'm building, you know, an okay kill box. But yeah, that's the idea. So then we got the power cable, and then we got the switch here because it's going to cause so much power shortages if we keep it on. So, the idea for this episode is we basically need to make sure we have components, granite, all the good stuff to be able to start building it. And I want them to build it straight away. Now, I know the idea is we're moving into the mountain as well, but I like just giving them too many tasks to do and then letting it bite me in the bum. So that's the idea. And then it just gives us more area to actually grow stuff, because if we hit our fertile thing, then we can have a big load of like corn crops here. We could probably push up with cotton here. So it gives us, you know, a way to grow stuff as well as protect ourselves, which I think is really key. So the idea is this is for anything that comes onto the map and comes and gets us. This is just literally for bugs. And I really like this for bugs, and when we get an infestation you'll see why. It's just because bugs are faster than your pawns, I find it really easy to like kite them round here, like lure them round here, like shoot them so then you agitate them, aggro towards you, and then if they're too quick, you don't want to go through a door because it will hit you as you slow down to go through the door. So then you can run round here and it just gives you that sort of safe space. In my safe space. But then we'll move the mortars up here eventually, and this will be like Warzone City. So yeah, I like that idea, and I think we do need to remember, you know, the difficulty that we're on, and then Randy has been attacking us of late. So it's only a matter of time before he steps up his game. As is, we only have a small amount of granite blocks, and our builder is preoccupied with the bedrooms. Just for the time being. Yeah, so that's the plan. So let's hit it on speed 3 and let's actually see what we can get done. Mick. What is wrong with you, Mick? Animal disease. The plague. Oh no. No, not our ball. I want to look after our animals. Can we click on this? Plague minor. So who tends? Is it animal handling, I guess? So let's get Mick playing chess. Can't right click. It says handle, tame. Maybe it still is doctor. So if we get McLovin. No, for some reason I can't click on the ball. Shot by McLovin? Shoot by McLovin. Oh, okay. That was very odd. Animals. So we've... Okay, let's just see what happens. Everyone's... Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. We do have these mechanoids we have to deal with this episode as well. I'm hoping that someone comes and heals the ball. Mick is. Cool. No, Mick came and milked the cow, but didn't help the ball. Work that one out. You obviously know he's a man of good taste. Right, let's remove this. So the ball, health. Okay. So let's try Mick again. That's the cow. Oh, I cannot right click. It's just not letting me. I hope he's not going to die just because I can't work out how to do this. I said I've never done it before, so... Do they have to be doctor and handle? Well, McLovin can do that. Cannot right click that ball. Well, the ball's going to die then. I don't really know what tame. I don't really know what to do about that then. Is it because we don't have the proper level to be able to tend? But McLovin should be able to do it. Can handle and can doctor. Doesn't say about visit sick people, operate on animals, tend to animals. So Lewis, let's try you. Healthy ball. It's not healthy ball, is it? It's got the plague. Could be more unhealthy if he tried. I don't know, it looks like the ball's just going to die then, I'm afraid. And we have our first infestation. So we need to... The no-go zone we're basically going to make bigger. I was waiting for this infestation to happen. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. So the no-go zone. We want to clear the no-go zone. Just to make sure no one actually comes in here. And then we want to see how big... I think we'll be able to deal with it fairly easy. It's just going to be the case of luring out. Yeah, we didn't really need this with everything, but... We knew it was going to happen sooner rather than later, so... Just a case of waiting for it to spawn, seeing how big it is. Come on. Okay, that's not crazy. That's not crazy. Mick, because you're in... No, we want someone that can shoot. You're not late, nimble. Abilities. Lewis's actually mood is a bit low, so we won't do that. Let's get Van to come down. He's not lazy or slow. Cool. Industrial. Does that mean he can move quicker? No, just his work speed. Okay. Come down here, Van. We have to... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Right, now we need to try and lure these bugs. Okay. Lewis, you need to pick up... Oh, for God's sake. I know he had to run out of that area, but it's just like, now he's left that cloth in the door and it's holding the door open. You know, brilliant idea. Okay. Right, just wait for Lewis to move. And then remember to put him back on the zone, otherwise he'll end up walking up where the mechanoids are at the top and that will annoy me. Okay. So we do need to be careful, because if we're not careful then we can easily lose a colonist. So he's missed. Come on, Van. Oh, come on, Van. Okay, he has clearly agitated them. Shooting their house sort of doesn't really cheer them up. Okay, so run this way, Van. Okay. Oh, don't destroy the bed. We just built it. So here we can see. So these bugs are a little bit more clever and they won't come around straight away. And this is why we have the gap here. Because they do cause a little bit of more of a problem. And yeah, this is why we have this little space. So then if we need to kite them around the traps, we're more than able to. I'm going to keep clicking pause. Just I want to make sure Van is still shooting them. Yep. I was worried Van was going to walk that way and go through that door. Have to admit that would have more than angered me. Right, here they come, here they come. Just want to make sure he's still got aggro. And they're like beast mode, these bugs, these big ones. Like if I check on his health, he should nearly be dead. But he's tanked so many of them traps. There we go, good shot, Van. I say that I think this is the perfect kill box for any bugs. Not like bugs in real life, but hey, if you want to make a kill trap for bugs in real life, absolutely go for it. So then what I'm going to do... Right, then allow this area. The reason why I only wanted one shooter down here is just because it's easier to control. And if something well, I suppose you can make the argument if something goes wrong, there's only one of them, but... Okay, just pulling all my shooters down here just in case a bug spawns or anything like that. They're all incapacitated, so I'm fine with that. Let's wait for the crew to get down here. Right, cool. And just because we can destroy these hives even quicker. So, Lewis, or whoever I've got here, melee attack that one. Who didn't I pick? And then them, melee attack that one. And there we go, their hives are down. We have got some insect jelly. I think that's a dangerous food type as well, so we do need to be careful. Guys, can you not shoot? Because if you shoot each other, I will genuinely be annoyed. Just melee attack. And then I think because we've had to... Right, that's all done. Cool, cool, cool. And then they can all go back to bed. Very successful. And yeah. What's that there that's not allowed? Bit strange. Okay, so we want marble wall. We want to rebuild that. Very sad that broke. But it is what it is. No, oh, it is marble. For some reason the wall switch... No, I'm losing the plot. Oh. Yeah, and all these bugs need clearing up now. No work's been done with that. Have we still got wood? Food is okay. So we could probably do with just harvesting a few trees. When I say a few, I still mean like 30 or 40. Do you know what? I think because we've dealt with that crisis, I think we'll get... should we just get this over and done? I think we're going to get this over and done with. And the reason why I think we're going to do it now is... My logic is we've just had, we've just had mechanoids. We've just had an infestation. I want to get rid of these before we're in a situation where it's like, oh, I wish we would have got rid of them earlier. So I think we're just going to get rid of them now. And just get it over and done with, so then we don't even have to worry about it. So let's everyone under attack. And then who's our best shooters? So Lewis, man the mortar. No unreserved shells. Let's kick on the mortar. What do you mean? Or do they have to be really nearby? Do you reckon they have to be in that range? Which would sort of make sense, I suppose. And we could literally build... Could build a little storage thing here. Out of wood. We're going to put all our mortars in a wooden shed. Then if we do a zone there, let's just make sure that's it. I wonder if that's what the problem is. Like, it has to be in that zone. I suppose there's some logic, you know, I suppose it's really heavy. I'll cancel all that. Structure. I'll just build it here, to be fair. Then it's super nice and close, and when it blows up, it will blow up everything with us. That'd be perfect. Priority, important, clear all, then we literally, no. It's in weapons. Just literally got to find it. It's not in grenades or anything silly like that. Items? Oh god, why is it just not in weapons? Manufactured, then it will be mortar shells. There we go. So hopefully they'll get moved over there. And then when they do, we'll start attacking. Bit of a anti-climax. Oh no, the ball has been healed. I just saw tended to. The immunity is higher, so we should just about be alright. You know, normally you can just right-click stuff, like if you were tending to someone, like a human in a bed or whatnot. Maybe it's because they don't have a rest spot. Maybe that's something to think about. Because I suppose if a human was just walking about, you wouldn't be able to do it, so maybe it's sort of the same logic. Which I suppose would make sense. Okay. Yes, you can man the mortar, so I reckon the mortar shells have to be in that range. Which makes sense. Okay, you're one shooting. Lewis, man that mortar. 5. Okay, 6, man that one. And man that one. Can we set the target now? Or do we have to wait for them to actually load it up? It looks like we have to wait for them to load it up. I haven't used mortars in so long, I'm not really sure. Okay, van. Yeah. So set target. It'd be nice to hit that because that's the thing that's going to actually come for us. But I don't think we're going to be that accurate. So at the same time we'll target this. And if we actually spread all our targets out, because mortars are highly inaccurate anyway, if we spread them out to different targets, hopefully there'll be a crossover. So, yep, set it for that. That's the logic. And then can we set this one? Nope. Come on, Mick. Then we can see the fireworks happen. Right, let's have a look. And they will come for us the minute one of them hits, because it should activate and wake them all up. Yep, so the mechanoids have now woken up. Our mortar shells, as you can see, are just hitting their targets absolutely precisely. Come on, mortars. Don't say they've fired one and then they... Oh, I was going to say. And then they've gone back to bed or something. These mortars are just shocking, look. Come on, we need some direct hits. Like, what's the health on that? Oh no, it's halfway. Oh, that's a nice hit. That's a nice hit. That's a very nice hit. Mick, you need to come back on this gun. Because I want to take these all out. No reason to leave any of these up here. Well, not why we've got all these mortar shells. And the thing is, we'll forget about them, they'll become a problem down the line, so I'd rather just get rid of them. Look at me playing properly, playing like I want to survive, look at that. And to be fair, watching these mortars come down and blast them into oblivion is actually quite brilliant. We have a break list of risk, but I don't really care, I just want to see mortars. It's the little things in life. Right, fast speed. Okay, he's coming for us, oh, Big Daddy himself. So we might as well. Okay, or not. Now mix reload and we'll allow it. I wondered what he was doing then. We'll allow it. I'd really like to blow up them turrets, because then we can just walk around the area, and if any travellers come into that corner, we haven't got to worry about annoying them. So I'm sure they get annoyed if they get like damaged and then sent away. Right, keep an eye on Big Daddy just to make sure nothing silly happens there. Okay, he's hitting. So he's. Look, so hang on. Oh, it only took 4 wooden traps. I thought he was going to take a lot more. So this gun turret has not even been damaged. And this turret hasn't been damaged either. Why are mortars so inaccurate? It's crazy, it really is. Have we gone through all them shells? You're joking, jeez. That's crazy. We took down everything, just not the 2 turrets, that's the problem. Which I suppose we can call that, but we had like 20 mortars. That's the scary thing. They were just crazy inaccurate. Now I know obviously our shooting skill isn't the highest in the world, but still you'd expect a little bit better return than what we just saw there. We do need to make sure. This is just a time game. We have got all the lamps up. We do need to make sure everything's been stayed lit. Otherwise, everyone will get like miserable. Oh, I'm in the dark. Why is no one cooking? Reed, what is your problem? Like, yeah, we've got the meat, haven't we? Oh, it's the insect jelly. Well, meat's back on the menu, boys. We'll put that in the simple stuff. So if we're really desperate, then we can have that, if that makes sense. Oh, God. We're going to have to sort out these growing zones. They are doing us in. 77 growth. So actually, it was probably a blessing in disguise that we had them bugs, because at least we can eat them. Yay. Can't wait to tell the gang that in the morning. Right, so we still can't go in this zone just because there are turrets up there. But the major part of the threat is up. We do have... Oh, it's insect jelly, isn't it? Insect meat, insect jelly. Have we accepted them both? Yep. Okay. I'm really... Ugh. Imagine eating raw insect. You're on a food binge because you're having a breakdown and you're eating raw insect jelly. Jeez, times are tough in the colony. Times are tough. No, even the cows are starting to look delicious, don't they? It's like the hobbits with the orcs when they're hungry. We're just looking at them cows. We could be having steak now, boys. Instead, we're having raw insect jelly. Jeez. Ooh. I'd rather have, like... At least with like a normal insect, at least you get like the hard bit of the shell. I don't know, would you want just the jelly from the middle of like a bug? Or would you want the skin and everything as well? Because at least it would have a crunch, like some texture. A war merchant has come in. Oh, brilliant. And they... Oh, one of them died. R.I.P, my man, R.I.P. But they took out our turret problem. Which I think we can all agree is more important. Hey, I'm not risking my colonists. But, you know, if people want to visit me, then they have to go through the war zone to get to me. Oh, these are all steel barricades. So we'll set up to deconstruct them. So actually we can get that, which will be nice, nice, nice. Chip chunk. God, try and say that 5 times fast. Another one there. They all have components, so it's important that we make sure we use them. And for the first time in a while, we can unrestrict everyone to go wherever they want. Just not near the edge of the map. That stresses me out. Reed, are you actually cooking? No, you're hauling. You need materials. So I'm guessing you can't actually cook just with jelly stored used as food. Oh, I don't even want to think what insect jelly is. It nourishes almost any creature and never rots. That's a sign of a good food that you can keep for years and years and it doesn't go off. And fulfills the recreational need of those who consume it. What, so the food is that entertaining you don't need fun for the rest of the day? My question is, how are you eating it that it's stimulating you like that? Let's not think about it. Wildlife! That is not... These muffalos are looking rather tasty. How quick before a muffalo gets angry with us? Put in the comment, how quickly? What do we reckon? The first shot? I thought McLovin was going to do like hand-to-hand combat with a big old muffalo then. Hey, I wasn't going to stop him. These are war traders, so I don't know if they'll have any meat on them. Well, they have meat on them. They're human. No, this isn't a cannibal run. I have to think like a normal person, not like someone playing Rimworld and who is sick and twisted. So anyway, let's see. We read... Oh, we got some pelican. That's like mush, basically. I know, I'm really selling it to everyone. We're buying mush, everyone. So then we just want to get rid of all the pants stuff that we're not going to use. I think that's everything. Actually, we haven't got too much like waste of space stuff, which actually surprises me quite a bit. And we will take all the herbal medicine just because it's always good to stock up, and we don't actually have the money. So we won't, but we'll take all their food. Oh, we could have had some grizzly bears. That would never go badly. So we do have some food up here, so that's fine. So we're not going to starve to death. The only good thing is if these muffalo do get annoyed, our guests... Yep, so muffalos have already got annoyed. But our guests are outside our kill box, so hopefully... I love the idea. They've come to visit us. They've had to kill 2 turrets to get to us, and now they're going to have to defend us from a pack. Oh no, it's only 1 muffalo. Boo! I thought the whole pack was going to come at me. I thought it was probably going to be lovely. Yeah, no, then they take the muffalo down for us. How nice of them. They're so thoughtful. They're the best guests, and they're allowed to come back. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, and I'll see you muffalos on the next one. Bye.